Hi, boys and girls. Are you ready to learn to write a lowercase b in cursive? Well, you've come to the right place. You've learned a lot of lowercase undercurved letters. Let's just review. I, T, U, W, E, and L. If you know how to write a lowercase cursive L, you can write a lowercase cursive B. Let me show you. Just like an L. Undercurve to the top line, loop back, undercurve, and just like a W, it gets a little hook. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, 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 hook. That's your lowercase cursive B. You'll notice it looks just like an L. It just has the addition of that same kind of hook a W has. That means that you'll need to practice connecting B to other letters. It's a little tricky, but you can do it with lots of practice. You should have either a whiteboard like I have or a blank piece of paper just to practice writing the letter and working on your shape. You can also practice in the air with your finger. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. You can use the tip of your finger to trace the letter. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. And you can say those words as I say them. All of these things will help your brain remember the shape. Remember, everyone learns, just not in the same way and not on the same day. I want to show you some connections. Let's connect B to some of the other letters that you already know. Joinings are important to practice. So 2 or 3 letters together will help you practice the slant of your letters, a uniform slant in between each, and also uniform spacing. That means the same amount of space and the same kind of slant between each letter. Let's see if you can read these. If you read BE, BI, and BU, you're right, and you're well on your way to reading cursive. Let's try a few more. If you read IB and EB, you're also correct. Boys and girls, it's really helpful to practice your B's and some 2-letter joinings on a piece of blank paper or a whiteboard like this one before you move on to line paper. The more you practice, the better your cursive will be. Let's try on line paper. We'll write some words. Here's my line paper. And now that we're working on line paper, we're going to pay attention to the 4 keys to legibility: the size of your letters, the shape of your letters, the spacing between letters and words, and of course, your slant. These are the keys to having really beautiful cursive. So we'll keep those in mind as we go. Let's just try a few B's on for size. Undercurve to the top line, loop back, undercurve, give it a hook. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. There's your lowercase b. Take a look. I'd like you to circle your best work on each line. So let's really pay attention. Which of these B's has the best size, shape, and in this case, slant? I'm not going to talk about spacing right now because they're not connected to any other letter. I think this one has the best size, shape, and slant. So I'm going to circle it. I'd like you to do the same when you're practicing yours. Let's practice some connections. Hopefully, you know just which letters these are because you're getting very good at reading cursive. If you read IB, UB, and BE, you read correctly. Excellent job. Let's practice writing some words. You can write a bunch of words now with all the letters that you know. Here's one. So let's take a look. If you read bell, bill, tube, and web, good for you. You read your cursive correctly. Now, let's just show you a few very, very common B mistakes that sometimes kids make. Here's one. Is the mistake here in the size, shape, spacing, or slant? If you said size, you're right. Take a look at the last part of the B here. It went over the midline. That's a no-no. Be careful of that. How about this one? If you said size, you're right. Take a look at this gigantic hook. No good. Watch out for that too. And finally, this is a common one. Mrs. D has to tell you that slant takes a lot of practice, but watch out for a slant that doesn't exist. This is not slanted. So the way the size and the shape is perfect, it's not slanted. You've got to push your pen forward and slant your paper for the best slant. Undercurve, loop back, undercurve, hook. You see the difference there? Let me show you the word tube. Without a uniform slant. So in the beginning, lots of third graders have cursive that looks like this because you're so focused on writing the letters. Over time, practice will get you there. You'll have a uniform slant, meaning all of your letters are slanted the right way. This word, tube, doesn't have a uniform slant like this one does. And by uniform, I mean every letter is slanted. Here, the T is slanted, but look at the U. Uh-oh. The B is slanted, but not the E. So this word doesn't have what we call a uniform slant, a slant on each of the letters. The way to get there, boys and girls, is writing the word tube 10 times in your neatest, best cursive. That's how you'll get uniform slant and uniform spacing, too. Well, that's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow.